Most people save months just to go on vacation. I let the market pay for mine. I've just received a brand new 200k funded account, and my goal is to make that funded account pay for my vacation. I'm aiming for around $4,000. That's how much my vacation will cost. Let's see if I can make it, and I will document everything, whether I lose or win. So after every New York session, I will do a trade recap and show you guys what I did, be transparent with everything. So let's see how it goes. Guys, as always, we've partnered up with Contact, giving away one prop firm account so you guys can do the same exact thing that I'm doing right here. So watch the whole video. I'm gonna put a question in between the video, answer the giveaway question in the comments, and you will have the opportunity to win one prop firm account. Good luck. So guys, I just wrapped up the trading session. New York session is done. I caught an amazing trade. I'm gonna go ahead, break it down for you guys. You will be amazed because it was a really crazy trade, and it was a special trade because I squeezed out as much profits as I can from the markets. Let me show you guys. So guys, right here we are doing NY session. I will go over this trade that I took. I took a really nice trade, a really interesting trade. It was not easy to take it, but you guys will see it now. Let's go to the higher time frame. So right here on the daily time frame, we are clearly bearish. We had a pullback and now came back down. We are still bearish overall, so I am preferring the sells, but we can also take buys because of the fact that the daily candle reject these lows right here and these weekly levels to the left. If you go down to the 4 hour, there is not much to do on the 4 hour, but if you go down to the 1 hour, we have already more to work with. So first of all, from a structure perspective, we have this break of structure right here from the 1 hour time frame, from weekly zones. So it is valid for me to look for buys. Of course, ideally I want to sell the market, but we want to see a bit more premium prices such as these areas right here, and these will be also targets for buys. So first zone that I'm seeing for buys is clearly this 1 hour fair value gap. Then I have also this one right below. It's a small one, but yeah, if you have a trained eye, you will see them as well. So let's go down to the 5 minute. Good thing about NAS is I have clear rules. I don't trade anything before NYSE. So let's play price and let's see what price will do. For now, there is nothing to do because NYSE will now kick in, and I don't take trades before NYSE right there. That's the reason why I don't trade before NYSE. Look at that whipsaw. We had a 5 minute manipulation candle, but still took out the high and the low. So nothing to trade for me just yet. I'm waiting. So interesting. Right here, we took out these lows now. Really strong momentum candles, but let's see what happens. And right here, I have my confirmation. I have my beauty of a candle. This is the manipulation candle. If you are not familiar with the manipulation candle, I give you guys a quick revision. If a candle breaks the low and then the high and closes above the wick in a bullish scenario, it is a manipulation candle. And for the sells, the opposite, so vice versa. But the beauty is I have the manipulation candle indicator such as everyone else in our public Discord. It's completely for free. You don't have to pay anything. But if you stick until the end, I'll let you guys know how to access it. So right here, we have the low sweep of the Asian lows. We are in the 1 hour imbalance. We still did not close it. At this point, this manipulation candle is super strong. I will not hesitate at all. And this is where I took my buy entry right here. First target was a 1 to 2 around previous daily high. And all these beautiful things that I'm seeing with the indicator is also completely for free. So I have 2 indicators basically for my strategy, and I use the fair value gaps, and that's it, guys. Simple as that. Anybody can do that. If you stick until the end, I will let you guys know also how to access this one. It's also completely for free. I'm not trying to sell you guys here anything. Let's see. Right here, price is pushing up. You can see how strong price is pushing through the previous weekly low, midnight, weekly open, the daily and the monthly open. So these levels are getting smashed through with momentum, and this is giving me the sign that price most likely will go for more. And this is where I started to trail my stops. So I called this trade out for the members in the Discord as well, and I told them to start trailing their profits. So at this point, right at this candle, my stop loss was at break even. But after this one, I started to move it into profits right here, and I started to trail it on each and every 5-minute candle. At this point, my stop loss is now below this one. Let me mark this out so you guys can understand it a little bit better. And now the whole idea with this is there is momentum in the markets, and when there is momentum in the markets and the market is trending, you are expecting the trend to be continued. A bullish trend continues if we continue breaking highs and respecting lows, and that's why I want to see the lows being respected. So if the next 5-minute breaks the high, I'll trail my stop once again. That's what I did right here. My stop loss is now here, and if you guys look at it, I am now securing already 2R, but I am looking for more than that. My overall target is this 4-hour and 1-hour imbalance, so I want that fair value gap to get filled all the way. But if we will get there or not, you guys will see it now. So now if the next one breaks the high, I am trailing my stop here and then here, and I'm keeping my stop trail. The reason for that is I don't want to give anything back to the markets, because my main target, which is the previous daily high, is hit. So normally I would at least take partials here, but I'm seeing the momentum. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bullish 5-minute candles in a row. So that is showing major momentum. So almost one whole hour was just bullish, and I'm just keeping my stop trade. So right here, I have my stop not trade. Why? Because it's not a bullish candle. You always want to keep a stop loss below the bullish candles, because I need the closure above. So at this point right here, we have a bullish candle, and I'm trading my stop here once again. And right here, the market takes me out and starts to range, coming down, coming up, so on and so forth. So right here, this trade netted me around 3R, and I was planning to make only 2R, but because I have the skill set to know how to squeeze out more out of the market, if I have the opportunity, then I will do so. And that's why I was able to make 3R instead of 2R without aiming for the fences. I trade my stop, I kept my wrist tight, and yeah, simple as that. So guys, I've wrapped up the New York session. It was an interesting session because I started off with a loss and then I made a major comeback. So I will go right on the charts and show you guys, and then I will reveal if I hit the target or not, but stay tuned. Let's go to the charts. So guys, another New York session. To be honest, I'm really tired. The session was like 4 to 5 hours almost, but as promised, I'm still gonna do the trade recap. Let's see how this trading session went, because it was an interesting one. So let's get right into it. So first of all, the day before, we had a major drop in the PM session. Trump was speaking, saying some crazy stuff about the tariffs and stuff. So we had a crazy drop. I haven't seen a drop like this ever, I think, except like COVID. So after that, market started to range during Asia session. First of all, we had this big fair value gap right here, but we already respected that and dropped. We have a 1-hour manipulation candle, and now we have another one. But let's go back to the daily time frame now. The daily candle closed as a manipulation candle, but if you look at it closely, we have this daily imbalance, and the daily imbalance filled right here. That's why I always say, if I'm on the charts, I'm watching the charts like a hawk. Otherwise, you may not see this, but it's really important because we are rejecting 2 daily imbalances right here. So now let's go back to the 1-hour time frame, and this is just one 1-hour candle, guys. Just crazy if you think about it, what can happen in these markets. So we have this 1-hour fair value gap. You look at it right here. I'm gonna mark it as 1-hour FVG minus, so you guys know that it's a bearish one. Now, as we do it always, we go down to the 5-minute time frame, and now just wait for NYC to kick in. So the next candle will be the NYC candle. So right here, we tap the 1-hour fair value gap precisely, and let's see what happens. And if we get a confirmation, market is ranging, no manipulation candle whatsoever. Also on the 15-minute, nothing to trade with. 30-minute, also nothing to trade with. So at this point, we are just waiting. But one thing that we have on the 1-hour, we can have a bull trap. So at this point, the 1-hour dropped already because it's in the replay mode, but we were looking at this bull trap right here on the 1-hour time frame. If you don't know what a bull trap is if the market is in a bear trend, for example, like right here, you are looking at bullish manipulation candles as potential bull traps. So at this point, it's not a manipulation candle, but almost a manipulation candle, and that's why once price closes below you have bull trap. But we had the entry on the lower time frame. So let's see what happens. So right here we have a bullish manipulation candle on the 5-minute time frame. So all I'm looking for right here now is to have a closure below this wick. So right here we tapped it out that low, but we didn't close below, so no trade right here. So let's see what happens. So right here we have the closure below. So here market was dropping really fast. My entry was around this area because it was like pretty much like an instant drop. I was aiming for a 1 to 2. So let's play the candle. So around this area was my entry because, like I said, market dropped really fast and I got also slipped a little bit. I think it was an instant move pretty much. So yeah, right here we missed the 1-to-1 and that's why I didn't put the stop loss at break even. And yeah, later on market came back, took my stop loss. My stop loss was above this candle, which was the confirmation for the bull trap. And yeah, that was a losing trade. I was aiming for a 1-to-2, but I lost that trade, which is completely fine. So now the interesting thing will come because you guys will see what happened when you are disciplined and you know what you're doing in the markets. Because I knew that the higher time frame was heavily bearish and I was just waiting for a pullback and another confirmation because nothing changed for me. If you guys remember, the 1-hour candle closed below, so the bull trap is still valid on the 1 hour. So all I'm waiting for now is a confirmation to just get back into the sales. So at this point, by the way, I'm not watching the charts actively because if you guys look at it, since this time it's been around 3 hours into the session. So at this point I'm not looking at the charts, but I still managed to get the trade. Reason being is I have the indicator. Because of the manipulation candle indicator, I got the alert right here. I believe it was with the next candle. Yeah, right here I got the alert that the manipulation candle formed on the M5 time frame and we are rejecting the previous monthly low, which is also an area of interest for me based off of the indicator that I'm using. And both of the indicators are free, and if you stick until the end, I will let you guys know how to access it once the series is over. So right here the manipulation candle closed. I got the alert and I jumped on the charts right away. I saw it a little bit later and I took my entry around this area and stop loss above the candle. First target 1-to-2 right here, and right here I was in that trade. Now we had a major pullback, but then Rice printed another manipulation candle. That was just beautiful price action right there. And then we started the range. We had a really ugly range, and now this is now really interesting. So pay attention now because I'm gonna give you guys some secret sauce which will really help you out to understand and grasp the strategy. So what many people will now do is maybe get scared because they see a bullish manipulation candle here, right here on the 5-minute. But what did I tell you guys already? In a bear trend, we are here in a bearish trend. If you zoom out, we are in a really heavy bearish trend. You are looking for bullish manipulation candles to become a bull trap, and that's exactly what is happening right here. We have a bullish manipulation candle, but you should not get scared and close your position or something. In an ideal scenario, the market is doing what it's supposed to do. This candle will become a bull trap. Let's see what happens. Right here we're pushing up, almost tapping the break even maybe. And also I forgot to mention that, by the way, around this area where we had the 1-to-1, my trade is already at break even, and that's usually what I do. Once I hit the 1-to-1 mark, I take my trade to break even. So this trade is already at break even, and now we have a bearish manipulation candle once again on the 5-minute time frame. So at this point you already know that this candle will become a bull trap, and that's exactly what's happening right here. Now what I did was, because I called this trade out also live in the Discord for the members, I told them to start moving their stop losses. So what I did right here is I started to trail my stop right here. Reason being is, if I see the opportunity to manage my risk, I will always manage my risk, especially because I had a loss already prior. I am floating in nice profits. Why should I give it back to the market? If I can manage my risk, I will always manage my risk. And right here my stop was above this 5-minute candle, and now it's above this 5-minute candle. And at this point, now I'm trading it above this 5-minute, and right there it's taking me out. And plus minus, I think I made around 1.7k on this trade. If the market would have went with momentum, maybe I could have made more, but it is what it is. Completely fine with that. Let's see what happened afterwards. We had a major pullback, so these trade stops would have been hit as well, but later on price dropped again really heavily. If you look at it, it dropped all the way to market close. And yeah, interesting day. And one key thing that everybody should learn from a price action like this is never change your bias just because you had one losing trade. Because if the trend is still there, then you go with it, you know, because in this case, I'm scalping the market. Of course, I could have put my stop right here, but it's not worth it for me to take a trade like that. Like if I put it right here, guys, the stop loss is right there. The risk to reward is not worth it for me. So I'd rather have a tighter stop loss, take the loss on the chin and move on, take another trade and have a better risk to reward. That's how I trade, because I'm scalping and I'm an intraday trader at the end of the day. So simple as that. You guys can see I'm using 2 indicators only. Both are completely for free and you can make money simple as that. You have even an alert. You don't even have to check the market. You don't even have to understand what a manipulation candle is, in total honesty. I mean, I'm not even trying to make it sound like it's like that, but it is like that, you know. Like even if you don't know what a manipulation candle is, set up the color. In this case, for me, it's purple. And whenever I see the purple candle from a previous monthly low, previous daily low, midnight, daily open, monthly open, fair value gaps, whatever it is, anything that the indicators are showing me, I'll take it. Simple as that. So even though I'm tired, I'm really happy and I'm excited because I achieved the target. And to be honest, I tried to do this like a challenge for myself. I mean, I've achieved these kind of numbers way before already also, but it was just exciting for me to see that I can put a goal like that and then actually also achieve it, and everything is live documented. So of course that's a bit of a pressure maybe, but I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years at this point, more than 5 years, so there is nothing like pressure anymore at this point. I hope you guys like this, hope you guys learned something from this, hope you guys took value from this. And if you guys want to see more docu-series like this, comment below and maybe I can do something like this in the future again, even though it's a bit exhausting to be honest. So now I'm gonna lock in this payout. I'm not gonna trade on this account anymore because I will go on vacation anyways. I don't like to trade on vacation, to be honest. I mean, if you have a loss, it ruins everything. So I will just lock this in. I'm happy with the result. Of course, I can go for more, but why should I do it, you know? Let's see what happens. And if I request it, I will put it in the video. So make sure you stick until the end. So now, as a reward for you guys sticking until the end, watch this 20-second clip where I go through the instructions on how to get the indicator. Good luck, have fun with it, and enjoy the results. So guys, quick break, giveaway question. Have you ever traded while traveling, and had you made profits or have you lost? What was your experience? Was it worth it or not? As detailed your answer is, the higher your chance of winning. Good luck, have fun with the rest of the video. So guys, there you have it. I have achieved my target. I was missing a couple $100, but that's fine. I don't force to trade just because I want to hit the max target or whatever. It will be around $3,000 for the profit split, but now I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my vacation because I deserved it. I traded with discipline and with risk management, and as you guys have seen, I have taken really solid trades, didn't force anything, even had a loss but recovered it right away. But my payout date will be during the vacation time, so I have to see, because I will be in the mountains, so I don't even know if I will be able to request it, if I will have the connection or not. But somewhere I have to find connection because that payout has to be requested, of course. So if I'm able to request a payout in the mountains and I was able to do a recording or whatever, I will put it right here so you guys will see it. It will be my first payout actually that I will request during vacation. I had made already profits while I was in the Uber on my way to the airport. I made around $3,000. That was almost a year ago, and I had made also a video about that back in the day. So the reason I'm telling you guys this is I want you guys to understand what kind of a skill trading really is, because you don't need anything else. You need only a phone and a computer if you have one. I mean, you can technically trade only from your phone. I like to do my analysis from my laptop or PC, whatever, to see the higher time frame in a clear way. But trading is so powerful that you have the freedom to make money from anywhere. I know this is a dream for many traders. It is achievable. It's possible if you have the skill set and if you have the discipline to follow it. And you guys can do the exact same thing using this free strategy that I'm sharing here through the whole channel. So right here from Uzbekistan, I'm about to request my payout. It's around 3.7k. Right here, I'm gonna now type it in, $3,690. Gonna choose USDC Ethereum. So gonna type in the verification, and just like that, payout is requested in the mountains of Uzbekistan. Right here, we got the confirmation email. So guys, one thing that I wanted to add, video is done already. I just want to add this because I don't take it for granted. So after my payout request, I received this payout within 24 hours, even though I was traveling. And I don't take this for granted because many prop firms, they're paying me in 3 days, 2 to 3 days, maybe even 4 days. And I had one prop firm that I was trading with, and they were making some issues because I was traveling and asking for proof of traveling, whatever, even though I told them in advance that I will be traveling and I told them the country and everything. But with QT, I didn't have any headaches whatsoever. So I just wanted to add that because I really appreciate the smooth payout process, even though some of the biggest firms in the industry are giving you a headache because you're just traveling. And if you guys are following me on my socials, I shared already, I lost my 200k funding, but then recovered it right away. And you can do the same by using the code BEST. You will get basically the best offers, the maximum discount and everything. That's what I've been doing, my brother has been doing, and that's what our community is doing. We never had an issue. I've got paid almost 30k at this point. They are just pretty solid. You can give it a shot if you want. That's about it. Hope you guys like this video. If you guys want more series like this, just comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.